What's up guys? So welcome, we're creating a new video series with Squad in partnership with Wicked Motor Network. They're our video guys for kind of pretty much everything since we've been out here in the Boston area. This video series is going to be featuring some of our teams and some of the participants that come to various Squad events. So we're kind of gonna get more of an inside view on what they do, how they got to where they are, what they drive, a little about their car. So this is going to be the pilot episode, so bear with us if it's a little rocky. So behind me is my 2015 Mustang GT. I've done pretty much everything you can do to this except for supercharging, which is definitely on the list. So just taking a look, I literally just got these wheels on. They're RSR wheels, RSR forged. They were made specifically for the S550 Mustang GT. So they fit perfectly, they ride nice. They're about 10 pounds lighter on each corner than my stock wheels, which is phenomenal. It's got full bolt-ons, so it should be right over somewhere between 450-ish to the wheels. It's on Petters lowering springs. All the sway bars are redone as well, so it handles like a true sports car. This thing can keep up around the turns, it keep up in the straights. It's not your standard everyday American muscle car. I've had this for about a year and a half, and I've put about 40 to 50,000 miles on it. I drive a lot. Various rallies, Crown Rally, East Coast runs, all the above, stuff like that. We are now heading over to this local Thai restaurant. I live out in Marlborough, Massachusetts, and there's a restaurant called Chay Siam. It's a Thai place, it's really good. Okay, now that you can hear me. So Squad is a lifestyle brand for car enthusiasts. We do events and marketing for car enthusiasts all around the country. We're based in Massachusetts, near Boston, and we do events locally, we do events kind of throughout the country, we do events internationally, we go to Canada for a few events. Our big event of the year is the East Coast run, so we typically, it's gone up and up in attendance each year and the amount we raise for charity, so that is a charity rally. We essentially partner with, the last 2 years, we partnered with the Marfan Foundation, and with the Marfan Foundation. So the Marfan Foundation is an organization. Marfan syndrome and all the related conditions are connective tissue disorders. So a lot of the people with the condition need open heart surgery. So a good friend of mine from high school needed open heart surgery. So when he was super young. So we kind of thought it was a no-brainer to partner with them. Last year we raised almost $20,000 for them. A ton of awareness. We attended some of their events. They attended some of our events. It was a good time. And this year we hope to raise even more than that. Our goal is to double it, but we shall see with all this coronavirus stuff going on. It's a little difficult for people to get out, people to network, people to donate, because a lot of people are out of jobs, etc. Takeout. So we got a couple pad thais, one for me, one for Truman. Got some forks, got some chopsticks, just so you know. Don't know what you want to use, don't know what I want to use. I don't know where to go. Cool, good?
Yeah.
This looks good. It looks bomb. It smells bomb too. What are they doing? They're trying to figure it out. First bite, let's see how it is.
Yeah.
That's bomb.
That is bomb.
That's really good.
I dig this.
I got the basil one, so it's got a little bit of a kick.
Oh, does it?
It's the exact same as yours, except it's like a kick. I've never tried it before.
So you amped yours up a little bit.
Just cause, yeah, I didn't know what you wanted. I should have asked.
Yeah, no, that's all right. That's all right.
I feel like pad thai is kind of a universal go-to.
It is. I don't know why I don't eat this more often. Ever since I moved, we used to have like this really cool. It's really good. I don't know how like sanitary it was though. It used to be like it used to be a garage like repair shop, and then they literally like threw a stove in there and they're like, maybe make pad thai now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was it good?
It was awesome.
So that was up in Maine?
Yeah.
Wait, so sorry for everyone here. Just give us a quick rundown. Like, where are you from? What, like, where'd you start Wicked Motor Network? What is Wicked Motor Network? Just kind of start from the beginning.
So I don't even know what Wicked Motor Network is.
That's a good start.
Yeah. So you know, I started this a while back where me and my dad, we went, I think it was like 2014, I think. we went to Barrett Jackson out in Phoenix or Scottsdale, Arizona.
Yeah.
And I like at the time I was kind of into cars. Like growing up, you always had like Corvettes and like old muscle cars, and I thought they were kind of cool. Like I wasn't too into them, but I was like, oh, that's kind of sweet. And so down the road, he's like, all right, we're gonna go check out Barrett Jackson. And I was like, yeah, sure, whatever, we'll check it out. And at that time, I was in film school, so I was like really big into photography and stuff like that. And I only had my iPhone with me, but I was just like, I got like, there's so many cool cars there. Like if you haven't like,
Haven't been.
It's just like
I want to go.
unreal. There's like literally thousands of just like pristine cars, like various like brand new Corvettes or old muscle cars or like some Lamborghinis and Ferrari, like everything's there. And so I was like just like having so much fun filming and taking shots of cars. And so when I came back from that trip, I reached out to my good friend Cody, and he's really into cars. He did like he did a bunch of like stock car racing, I think, and then stuff like that. So he was really big into cars, and so we partnered up, and we, just for fun, like we had nothing better to do. Just on weekends, we're like, let's just try to find cool cars and like film them.
Okay.
And we started with that. Our first video was his dad's. His dad just got like a brand new at the time C7 Corvette.
Very cool.
And we got a couple shots there, and we had a lot of fun filming it. It actually looked pretty good. And that's kind of where it kicked everything off. We showed a couple friends that video, and everyone's like, wow, this looks insane. And then we started getting invited to like car meets and car events around, Maine. And then it just slowly started going south, like in a good way. Like,
right.
Eventually, like, that's everyone in Boston invited us out, and then I was doing a lot of work in Boston, and then that's how I met you. I saw you were doing events in Boston, so
yeah, I think I saw. I don't remember how it came up. I think I saw. Maybe you posted in Mass Tuning or one of those big Facebook groups or something like, hey, anybody want a car video? We do, like, we're in Maine, but we do these car videos, right? I think I was looking for videographers when I first moved out here, and someone might have tagged you. And then I remember we got involved, and then, obviously from the first video, like, we've gotten along, and, like, good friendship, good working partnership, so obviously keeping this up. No. You went to film school, right?
Yeah. So I went to film school for a while, and, I was always interested in video, and so I kind of knew. My parents were a little let down that I wanted to do film school, because they're just like, what the hell are you going to do with that?
Right.
But
you either make it or you don't after film school.
Exactly. And it was crazy, because at the time, like, it's crazy to see how quickly videos evolved, because when I started video school, the standard was, all right, you're going to go to film school, learn all this stuff, but then you're just gonna go work in like a news station. Like that was like the typical thing.
Okay. And
so watching video, the standard of it, go from my freshman year to my senior year was kind of insane. To where it was just like this standard totally changed, and the demand for video in just those 4 years grew so much.
Skyrocketed, kind of.
Yeah, and it's now it's just like you find a niche of like whatever you're kind of interested in. That niche is gonna want video content to show off to make it a broader interest. And so that's when everyone just started hiring me for a bunch of random stuff. But it grew up, it blew up, and I did a bunch of random stuff, and then that's where I found out you could do niche car videos and be somewhat successful at it. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
I think the main hurdle with any new business is kind of, there have been car rallies all around the country, like actual car rallies, weekend car rallies, where you go to a few different states, or there are checkpoint rallies, or stuff like that. I used to help run one out in Minneapolis when I was in school. It started as an internship, then it moved up to a full-time position, and then I was working, just me and the owner, kind of the entire time, helping build the whole brand.
And you said
Crown Rally, check them out, Crown Rally.
Yeah, Crown Rally. And you said you were in school, but
so I started in school as an internship.
What did you do? What did you go to school for? I don't think I even know this.
No, so I switched my major about 5 times, so I ended up taking 5 years.
Yeah.
I started as kind of undecided. My freshman year, I went to high school in New Jersey. My freshman year of college, I went to also at a state school in New Jersey, just to kind of figure out what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
After that, I was super into nutrition, fitness, stuff like that. So I decided to transfer to the University of Minnesota. They have a really good nutrition program. I've moved around my whole life. I've never been to Minnesota. Big Ten school, Minneapolis is a growing city. It's really cool. So I figured, why not? So I went out there for nutrition. The super sciencey aspects were what kind of shot me down. And then I kept having to like regroup, and it was like nutrition, nope. So I took all the nutrition-based classes, all the nutrition-specific classes, just not the sciencey ones.
Yep.
Then I switched to sports management. No, kinesiology. Then
What even is that?
So it's like
Wait,
the
what?
study of like the muscles and how they work.
Okay.
So it's like athletic training,
Okay.
sort of,
Okay.
but like, yeah. Then I switched, still sciencey,
Yep.
switched to sports management, more of the business direction. I liked it. What was there was some reason I wanted to switch. I think I liked it, but all I could see myself doing with sports management was something on a sports team, and I was like, that's cool, but I want to be more broad,
Yeah.
or have more opportunity. During college, obviously, I was at the point, my sophomore year of college, I was like, oh, I need an internship. Like, that's what everyone's getting, an internship to get
Yeah.
real world experience.
Yeah.
So, in Minneapolis, I was super into cars, and I was in the car scene, and there was one car rally, like a weekend car rally. It was growing. At the time when I joined them, they had maybe like 30 or 40 cars participating. So pretty much what I am now, currently. Somewhere between like what I was last year and now, currently. And I reached out, and I was like, hey, are you guys looking for interns? I want an internship. I'm in college. I love cars, X, Y, and Z. Justin, the founder of Ground Rally, reached back out to me. He's like, we've never had an intern, but like, sure, if you want to come help us out and work for us, why not? I said, okay. Like,
Free
absolutely,
work,
yeah. I was
yeah.
like, yeah, whatever. Like, I don't mind. Like, he covered all my expenses. He was very nice.
That's nice, yeah.
It was a great learning experience, and it was very hands-on. He threw me in, and it was literally me and him running the entire thing.
That's crazy.
We put on an event, like just us two.
Wow. I mean, because that's really how big that team is. It's just like, was that you two or like
At the time, so that
Wow.
was like when it first, like this was like probably their third year, maybe. So like again, like where I am now.
Yeah.
Second year, third year? It's second or third year.
Wow.
I don't know.
Okay.
So I started working for them, and then I did really well. It was just us, and then he's like, "All right, well, do you want to come back?" And I was like, "Yeah." So I like kept working for them. It was more of like somewhere between a full-time thing and internship. It was still, I wasn't making $1 million. I wasn't really making anything. They were covering my expenses, and I was gaining experience, which knowledge and experience is that's how I got to where I am
Dude,
now.
exposure is so
Exactly.
valuable.
Everyone's game
Yeah.
now is exposure. But
Yeah.
no, seriously, when I was in college, the way I put it is I learned more from like that internship, for example, than I learned, most of my college career. So like what I do now, yeah, some of the classes I took and some of the people I met and some of the things I learned from being in school helped. But that internship kind of laid the groundwork for, not squad, but for the rally portion of squad.
Yep.
So we're a little different. I do various other things, and they're strictly their rally. Great rally, phenomenal business in the Midwest. They have the entire middle of the country is them.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for them to come out here, and we'll talk about that. But no, so for now, I mean, they have the whole middle. They're grown. They're well over 100 cars. They have
Wow.
2 or 3 rallies a year.
That's crazy.
Huge.
Yeah.
Very successful. So we have a great relationship currently. I typically go back for almost all of their events, and I help out in some aspect. I kind of help volunteer and participate. I'm like a hybrid of like all of the above.
Yeah.
So it's nice. I mean, they get a little bit of help. I get to see old friends. So it's good for all parties involved.
That's pretty cool.
But, yeah.